All
We
right.
almost got
results.
TPK'd
I got
by a
Dexter.
fighter.
I think I actually hit start recording before you said that, so that's pretty great. All right, and we're back. They killed the dragon. They're getting their rewards. Astute observers will have noticed that I wrote down for the loot on this dragon to be 10 gold each, but it's a dragon, and I calculated regular treasure instead of hoard treasure. So you actually get 50 gold each.
You can buy a potion.
One whole potion.
And the other reward is each player will get to pick a book or a subject, and they will find a book on that subject. We will start. Who's ready? Someone ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready.
Yeah.
What book would you like? What subject would you like your book on?
Evolution of ghouls.
Absolutely. All right. Who else is ready? Aretha.
I mean, I
So
get
I am.
Okay. My concept is basically like pre-world reorganizing engineering. Like I want like a science textbook.
Okay.
So I think it's neat. I'll give it to the dwarves who built things. Not it.
Okay. All right. 1 second. I'm just writing this stuff down. Okay. Ian or Badger, you guys ready?
Yep.
Okay, Badger.
Getting a fantasy Karl Marx.
Fantasy car marks?
Karl
Karl
Marx.
Marx.
Karl Marx.
Fantasy
Yeah.
Karl Marx. So
This all checks out. That seems
just
reasonable.
Yeah, revolutionary text.
okay, revolutionary text.
So here
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah.
Badger's my boy.
Some manifesto
for
about an
that.
uprising, you know.
I mean, I definitely see that like there the like implications if you find another settlement or maybe some kobolds you'd want to convince to overthrow their king. Like I like how it all just circled back the
There's a
callback.
through line to this.
I'm a strong advocate for workers' rights here.
I'm here for this. This is great.
All
I'm,
right.
not, I'm not saying like everything in this, city we're in is equitable, you know.
Ander, what would you like?
So I gotta kind of reach for this one. Feel free to shoot me down. I'm trying to get some extra mileage out of that ritual caster feat. Is there any like spells I could possibly salvage out of this? Like maybe a damaged spell book or something of the like.
Yeah, you could definitely get a spell book. Let me give you a random spell.
Sweet.
Okay.
Air 5. Caster Air 5. Social distance
Yeah.
5.
Okay. I'm gonna give me a D4 roll.
Just plop a d4 in there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. That's a 3.
Give me a D100 roll.
Oh god. 31. Oh.
You get mirror image.
Ooh.
Okay.
That seems genuinely super useful considering how many
Yeah.
things want to murder the shit
I
out
mean,
of us.
it's a third level spell.
That is useful.
Yeah. So definitely hang on to that, boy.
Mm-hmm. All right. Cool.
Good job, team.
And
Go
then,
team.
of course, you will enlist the help of dwarves to shuttle all these like books back and forth, but we won't do that on camera. Just know that it happens.
Okay.
Word.
Theater of the mind style.
Can we go find my aquatic friends?
I'm
I have
not
money.
sure.
I can get lemons.
I have money. I can get lemons.
It doesn't seem like the worst idea. This actually was a lot faster than I expected it to go, honestly.
I agree.
Great. This is so exciting.
'Kay.
And we could perhaps sleep at the mushroom camp, I guess, if we're still half a days away.
It's not the worst plan.
All right.
Hey,
we're
oh
all
my
back.
god, I can see now.
All right.
Hello.
Hooray!
We're back. Roll 20 seemed to have some sort of, I don't know, server or something. What are some good tech words? VPN,
RAM.
banana. I don't know. All right.
Who's what's it?
All right. I'm going to edit out that bad joke. And we're back. Some technical troubleshooting happened. I think something happened with Roll 20. So
We
anyway,
should sacrifice a lemon just in case.
yeah, sacrifice a lemon to the that'll be our shirt when we make shirts for this campaign. Like it'll be sacrifice a lemon. Let me actually. I'm
go.
gonna write that down.
I'm helping.
Already merchandising, man.
Yeah. Got a merchandise for sure.
Because we're definitely highbrow enough for that.
I just liked it. I liked it. All right.
Watch out, Matthew Mercer.
All right.
all right,
I
so
definitely
I guess
don't
we
have.
can
I don't have
leave.
the hair. I can't compete. All right. So you all are wandering back. It's getting late. So you can either push through the night and try to get to the mushroom place, or camp out somewhere in the middle there.
Seems
It
better to
wouldn't be.
rush
It
to
wouldn't
the
be a
mushroom.
ton through. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dorothy.
Rush to the mush.
Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't be a ton through the night, but like you would have to do it. All right. Cool. So, as you guys are going through the forest, I'm gonna need you to make a perception check.
I'm just too excited about the lemons.
I know.
Sorry, I forgot how to use a mouse. In there.
Like everybody else is doing great, and I am just unacquainted with
All right.
the concept
And remember, while down here, y'all are in darkness. So if you don't have light, you have disadvantage to seeing.
of paint. I have my new invocation, so
Hmm.
I can see in the dark now.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Basically, this forest is like the canopy is so dense, like it just blocks out the light. Okay. So, Sage and Badger, you all are wandering around, and you hear some rustling in this direction. Something is moving quickly, and Badger, you hear like a sniffing, like a large, like as though a large animal were like given some smells, you know?
It's doing the Foley work I was gonna do.
We should check that out.
Where did you say it was?
This direction on to your left.
Can I
I want to sneak a bit.
Okay. So if
Sneak
you're gonna
that way.
sneak. In my head, I like the idea of Sage and Badger, like they hunker down and start sneaking, and Anna and Aretha are just like, what is happening?
am I able to do like this is probably a stupid question, but am I able to do like two things at like I forget the list of stuff. What are they called? Like skills?
Yeah, your bonus actions. Yeah.
Am I able to do two of those at once?
I mean, we're not in combat right now, so you can sneak and move.
Yeah, can I do stealth and investigation?
Investigation isn't one of them, but yeah, you could. We're not in combat, so it's fine. All
Okay.
right. So Badger, you need to roll not sleight of hand, but
I mean, it's the
stealth.
same bonus, but I'll take a different roll. It's one better.
All right. Sage, go ahead and make me a stealth check.
Mind you, the thinking, clicked it. Try that again.
So I also don't pickpocket anything on my web eye.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, whoops! It did it twice.
Yeah, we'll just take the first one. It's fine. All right.
Okay.
So you stealth. All right.
Mhm.
So each of you get to take basically, we'll say, one move action. You got they just hunker down and move, but Ander and Worthy have not been told anything, so you don't know what's happening.
Can I respond to them suddenly, like crouching or whatever they're fucking doing?
Well, I would assume that it happens so fast. Like
That's fair.
You know.
Seems good.
Dun, dun,
So
dun.
we'll let them take one turn and kind of then do stuff. All right. So
Alright.
move your character a little bit. You can move them 3 squares. We'll say.
3. There you go.
Okay. All right, and then Sage. There really isn't anything to investigate just yet.
Okay.
So.
All right.
All right. Cool. So the rustling gets louder. So a turn that the turn cycle goes, the rustling gets louder. Everyone can hear it now. This is your last turn before whatever is coming is here.
Cast Blade Ward on myself.
Okay.
It's as a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast False Life again because the old one almost assuredly has worn off by this point.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you all roll your health and stuff for that short rest you took and whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't spend any.
All right. Good.
Yeah, I'm at full health.
Just wanted to make sure.
Those of us who got
actually-
hit did.
I was so ready to get hit. I was
Badger
like, I
tank.
have all these HP. I have Blade Ward. I'm not hiding. I'm literally standing there with a chain of lightning connecting me to this thing. It was like,
Everyone, give me some initiatives, and we'll go down in that order.
this time I'm going to do it correctly.
Actually, Jason, as a bonus action, can I grab a couple of stones off the ground and cast Magic Stone as a bonus action?
Well, you can just do that during your turn. So.
Okay.
I done it.
Initiative.
All right. Ander,
But I
or
did
Aretha,
go.
you have any preference on who goes first?
I did go shift
Paige,
mode.
what's your dex mod?
It is +2.
Yours is better than mine.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
But
So
it is
Badger,
as it is on the thing.
what are you gonna do?
Oh yeah.
Guess sneak forward some more. Hope to find. Mm-hmm.
All right. Sage, what are you gonna do?
Can I do another? Actually. Can I do dash and stealth?
Yeah, you can move while stealth. Yep.
So. Oh,
Well, you're already stealth. You're already 11.
I am.
Yeah.
sorry,
You can't
okay.
stealth or 12.
So I can move 12 spaces basically.
Uh huh.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. Alright, move it right there.
All right. Aretha, your turn.
Okay. So the previous Blade Ward is going to wear off unless I recast it. I'm just going to keep casting Blade Ward.
Okay.
Because I don't know what's going on. So
Ander.
I'll wander a little bit closer, say here-ish. Grab a couple of small stones off the ground along the way and cast Magic Stone on 3 of them.
Cool.
And I don't really have anything to do with my action, so I guess re-up on Mage Armor.
Okay. So, a large-sized, what appears to be imagine a ghoul if it was humongous, and it's just sort of clawing, kind of like Gollum running through this forest. And another smaller ghoul, just like a normal human-sized ghoul, is riding atop it.
love it.
Yeah, it's gross. And this ghoul is huge and emaciated, and it is it also has a helmet on, so it's it has horse blinders kind of thing. It's fucked. All right, they ride to here, then notice you, right?
I am a brightly colored tropical bird.
Yep.
So, you know.
All right, so then it stops immediately right here. This ghoul, the ghoul riding it, gets off and then just takes off in a full sprint going the other direction. Just full on, full sprint. This ghoul sees you, runs up to you. One. Sage. And then just starts just going nuts on you. It's claws. All right.
Gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right. It claws at you twice. And you're going to take... ...11 damage from the first one, and then 13 damage from the second one. It just claws at you twice.
I'm down.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
Badger.
Nope. I would like to disengage and run away.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Sage, I'm going to need you to make a death saving throw plus.
Yep.
Okay. So mark 1 failure.
Okay.
All right. Arethi.
All right. I'm going to. Whoop, that's the wrong button. Going to advance to here
Mhm.
and cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
So it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
It does not make it.
Okay. So it's going to take 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay.
That's nice.
I'm like, get away from my friends, get away from my friends. Oops. Yes. It takes 16 psychic damage.
Nice.
Nice.
I have nothing else to do.
Okay. All right. Ander.
Ander is gonna wander over here. I'm just gonna double check, see if he can still see this thing.
Yeah.
He cannot.
Oh.
Because it's dark.
Oh.
Because it's dark and light only. It gives me 20 feet of light and then another 20 feet of dim light beyond that.
Yeah.
So it is gone as far as I can
Just
tell.
chasing it into the darkness. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm going to rest a hand on Sage and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. So let's do that.
Cool. 8 HP.
Yay.
Cool.
All right. Its turn. This ghoul continues to run. This ghoul is going to move. It can only move here, and it will attack Ander, as Ander is the only one that's up.
Oh boy.
It'll hit you once. It'll do 9 damage. Just claws at
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. Badger.
Badger's confused because it was running away and then came back.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I made a bunch of scary eldritch noises, and it didn't like that for a second, and then it
Yeah.
didn't seem very
I think
phased.
because it ran away, Badger is no longer afraid of it.
Mm,
Yeah, you get him.
It's like, I smell fear.
I like it.
Doesn't smell very good.
Sorry, that might be
That's
my
good.
fear.
That hits. Cool.
Kick it? Maybe not.
Oh, this thing is even farther away now.
Oh, is it? All right.
Yeah, it moved
Sorry
another.
for doing math.
It moved another like 60 feet in that turn.
All right. Well, I can't do anything about him then.
All right. The unarmed strike does not hit.
Yeah, bet.
All right. Sage.
I assume I can get up.
Mhm.
So, question: do I have to like attack it?
No.
Okay. Can I try to communicate with it?
You could try.
Okay. So, I guess I'm close enough. Is this where? Is this what the thing that's attacking us right here?
Yeah.
That
Mhm,
I'm
that's
near.
it.
Okay, just
Yep.
want to make sure. Okay. All right. Hello, Mr. Ghoul. Do you speak common at all?
It will respond to you on its turn.
Okay.
My turn?
Yeah. Would you like to hold your action in case it attacks you? You could attack back or something or dodge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll hold it.
All right. So you need to choose one of those though.
Can I, if it attacks me, can I, no, yeah, dodge.
Dodge. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Ander.
Can I use? This is gonna be a weird check. Can I make an insight check to maybe take a guess and see if this school is in a talkative mood or if it's just gonna continue to boss?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Radical.
I usually make checks like this a bonus actions, just FYI.
All right, that's fine. I'll take it.
You think that the fact that it was being ridden as though it were a large horse, probably not super a talkative one.
I mean, in fairness, I did not see it approach
That's true.
because the rider was long since gone
True.
by the time I would have been able to see it.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in that case, I'm going to disengage. And I'm gonna go this way.
Good
Good
plan.
day.
Good plan.
Yep. Yeah, let's go one more. There
Alright.
we go.
It looks at Sage as Sage
Did you
tries.
skip me?
I did. Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. Sage, take this cursed dagger. I think they are related.
Thank you.
And now I have a normal dagger, and Sage has a cursed dagger.
Sweet.
That's my turn.
What could possibly go wrong?
Okay.
Definitely nothing.
Okay. The monster, this ghoul steed, looks at you, Sage, as you talk, and then you can see it like reach out, and it's gonna try and eat you. It's gonna try and.
Good. Awesome. Great.
Tasty.
Does it eat me?
You said your AC was 14.
Yeah, I did.
It will. It tries to. It picks you up and then tries to like bite you. You're gonna take 14 damage.
Okay, well, I'm down again.
I just and then it just drops Sage.
Uh-oh.
All right, Badger.
You guys sure we want to fight this thing?
Believe.
Yeah, put it down.
Hit.
Mm.
11 does not hit. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just imagine you're talking to this thing like a cat, being like, "What is in your mouth? Drop it."
Yeah, what?
Drop
No. Bad.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
Sage is like in its
Drop it.
mouth, right?
no, like he just started like, oh, and then just dropped
Okay.
it. I mean,
Okay.
it had disadvantage, so it had to get pretty lucky to hit. All right. Now it is Sage's turn. You're gonna need to make another death save.
Sorry.
It's okay. They reset because Ander picked you up, so you're at 0 and 0.
Oh,
right now, so that's
okay. I'm
good.
at 0. Okay, hold on. Let me fix that then. Ah. Okay.
You make it. Nice.
Sweet.
All right. Sage.
Me?
Sage. Or sorry,
Okay.
Reethi. Oh my God, I'm the worst human of all time.
That's a little bit of like over a statement. Okay, I'm trying to like work out what would be best here. Ander, you're over here. Can you see us from where you're standing?
Yeah, because I can effectively see out to 40 feet.
All
20
right.
feet is bright light. Beyond that is dim.
Okay. If I'm hit with an attack of opportunity, do I stop moving?
No, not unless it takes you down.
Okay.
Wink.
This is all bad. Yeah.
Right.
All right. I'm going to attempt to drag Sage's unconscious body over to Ander. And then when it tries to attack me, I'm casting shield.
Okay.
Ooh, look at you.
What is your AC with shield?
17.
It does hit.
Oh no, sorry, it's 18. I don't know if that helps.
It
but-
hit. It hits 8. It had got an 18. So.
Well, fuck me. Well, it hits me.
You're gonna take 15 damage.
I'm unconscious. Yeah.
Ah,
I'm gonna take any quantity, which means I'm unconscious because I'm a wizard.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
And I wasted my shield. Oh well.
Cool. Ander,
Hey.
your turn.
Okay. So he's a big, lumbering, strong undead boy, right?
Very undead. Very boy.
Okay.
Much boy.
I am sorry to both Mel and Paige. I'm hoping this is a play that works. I am gonna use Hex on this boy as a
Okay.
bonus action.
Yep.
And I'm gonna hit it for its strength because that seems like what it's swinging with.
Okay.
And for my action, I'm gonna take one of my magic stones and just huck it at that guy.
Okay.
So I still haven't built a macro for this, and I apologize.
Yeah, the hex only applies to ability checks, right? It doesn't attack. It's not attacks.
No, it's ability checks, attacks, and saving throws.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's gonna be an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh.
Nice.
So this is gonna do a d6 plus 3 bludgeoning. So that's 4. And because it's hexed, it's gonna take another d6 necrotic on top of that.
It says.
So it takes 4 bludgeoning, 4 necrotic.
It says here that it just does. It says choose an ability when you cast. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability.
I could be reading that wrong.
Yeah, and you get bonus damage again.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. All right. All right. So it takes 5 damage total.
It takes 4 bludgeoning and 4 necrotic.
Oh.
I don't know if it has resistance to necrotic, but it's there.
Does not.
Yay.
It's a big, awful creature.
It is. It
Yeah.
is awful. Okay. Its turn. A horn sounds in the distance, like down in this direction, a ways away. And then it sort of looks up at the horn and then is going to move. So, Badger, you get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it can leave. That's fine.
you don't want to attack it?
Just go. It's,
Nah.
yeah.
All right, yeah, it leaves and it just runs just really quickly in that direction. Like it just goes. And Sage, you're still unconscious, so you need to make a death saving throw. Oh wait, no, sorry. Badger, you get a turn. There are 2 unconscious party members.
We're just chilling on the ground, sad.
You could
I'll go over to them. I don't know what I can do for them.
You can make a medicine check. If you get higher than a 10, you can stabilize them. You
Sure.
could also give me a perception check to see if there is anything. Sage has a healer's kit on them.
I also have a potion, a healing potion.
So give me a perception check to see if you notice the healer's kit.
Let me just do the medicine check.
Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So which one did you want to do? Which one's your favorite?
Also, phrasing. Are we not doing phrasing?
Sage, the rogue.
Sage is no
Yeah.
longer dying. You are unconscious.
Yeah.
Cool. Do I get an HP back?
No.
No.
Sweet.
You're just on the ground, but not bleeding out.
All right, Aretha, you need to make a death save.
Oops. I can't believe I don't have a /roll 1d20 button yet. I somehow forgot to make exactly that. All right, sick. I got 2 failed death saves.
Yep, you sure do. All right, Ander, your turn.
I look
I'm
much
just
worse
gonna
suddenly.
Wander over to Aretha. He's going to attempt a medicine check.
Well,
as
you
his
would
action.
know that Sage has a healer's kit on them, so you could just go take that and use it.
I could, but I'm not proficient with it.
It doesn't matter. Proficiency doesn't matter. It just you use a charge and then it stabilizes them.
Unfortunately, I don't think I am. Oh no, I could barely make it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will
Okay.
stabilize Aretha.
So Sage, make sure you mark a healer's kit charge off.
So we've used one?
Yeah, you just used one. I don't know if you've used any before now.
No.
We've always been just like slamming potions.
All right, cool. So an hour goes by. They wake up.
All right, time to spend some hit dice, I guess. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, you make it to the mushroom place unimpeded. So y'all can use your hit dice and then long rest and get half of them back.
You know, I'm fine with the long rest. Long rest is
Long
good.
rest is good.
Yep.
Long rest is good.
Aretha is just like very sad. Just like, I'm done with this. Also, can I talk to Sage while we're at the mushroom place?
Yeah, absolutely.
Since I just was like, here's a cursed dagger. I have given you no explanation why I've handed you this in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Aretha is gonna go, like, as we're kind of settling down for sad mushroom bedtime. Be like, so that dagger, I know it's cursed. I know it's cursed. However, when I was doing my research on it, I discovered it to be incompatible with my new divine lifestyle. Because it's connected to demons, and the thought process was terrifying and ghoul creatures are more likely to be demonic than divine, unless, of course, they're actually just necromantic. But anyway, you gave me a dagger, so this one is for you. And I don't know what it does yet. I just know that it's definitely cursed in some way, but also very powerful and has some kind of strange fear effect. And also the people who make the concrete badness cult on, and she makes like gesturing at arms and then looks over at Ander. It's one of those, although I don't really know the specifics. Anyway, it
Huh.
seems more useful for you than it does for me, so you can have that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sure this will come in handy. I am wondering if that attack might have had anything to do with Zika.
I am not sure. It sounds
That
likely.
that ghoul creature seemed pretty angry with me specifically.
It did try to eat you. That is
It,
true.
it did. I was trying to communicate with it. And so I'm curious now if I have perhaps unleashed all sorts of ghoul creatures that are going to be following us because I did not agree to work with Zika, and if perhaps we should maybe try to figure this out and nip it in the bud before it gets any worse. I am certainly willing to go back and talk to Zika if it means that he is not going to hurt anybody else. I don't want to bring any harm on the party, and I think he might be a little angry with me now.
It does seem like a distinct possibility. I'm
Uh,
hoping that if the divine war or whatever this is happening, that perhaps our detour to the land of lemons will give us some kind of information or an edge. I've picked a team, I suppose, so better to see what I can get and what I can do to help. And then, yes, we should follow up on this because it seems aggressive and specific.
Yeah.
So, glad you're still here, human. Since you keep calling her a bird,
What is
so she just like
what is-
Do
fist.
you want a cracker or something?
We were doing so well.
what is
No,
what is
I'm normal.
I want to hear what Badger replies to this, whether or not it's out loud or just an internal monologue.
Oh, I don't know.
Give us
I
some
think we
insight
were
to Badger.
Saved by that horn.
All right. Cool. So you guys head out to the island where you found the lemons.
Great.
The other two islands have sunk into the ocean. So
When you say other two, which is the one that is not sunk into the ocean?
the one that has the lemon trees and the statue on it. So just the bigger island. I'll move you over there.
Oh. This is going to be
Where
interesting.
is it? Where did I put it? Oh.
Get ready for some
So
speaking in undercommon.
just
That's
this
from-
island here.
All right.
So the trees, these are lemon trees here.
How far across is
This is
the
a statue.
way to the
It's
island?
not super far, but it's not a pleasant swim for sure.
Is it like so far that we can't like have me fly across, attach a rope to something, etc.?
No, you could definitely do that stuff. It's just not like
It's not
pleasant.
fun.
Yeah, it's not a fun trip.
Cool. So Orethi will basically indicate that anybody who wants to come with her is welcome to, but they should definitely not do anything disrespectful, or a bunch of sea tentacles will come and kill them, and she can't do that again. She can't save two people. One was like way more than she was expecting to be able to save.
I'm gonna stay here.
Mm.
I would love to learn more about the divine you find yourself so enamored with, so I would love to join you if I can.
Just be respectful.
Of course.
Badger, you gonna go or stay?
Stay?
All right.
I don't know.
Splitting the party. All right.
I
So
guess I go.
you all arrive.
It's more fun to go with.
Oh, you're gonna go too?
Yeah, yeah. Everyone's.
All right. Sage, you are left alone watching them as
Cool.
they go to the island.
Perfect.
You all arrive on this island. There are fish people on the island. I'm not gonna put them on here, but they're there. And
Hi in Undercommon, like hello.
so when they see Arethi, they bow. They like full on get on their knees and just bow, like head forehead to ground style bowing to Arethi. And as you walk up this area and you get to here, Ander and Badger, you notice that this statue is like Arethi. It's like a statue of Arethi, like covered in sort of like sea vines and tentacles.
You didn't tell me you were famous.
Well, I saw that in my dream, and I thought perhaps it was metaphorical. It does not appear to be metaphorical.
Perhaps it's perhaps it's a sign of your divine patron's favor towards you, that it would offer you this kind of idol. Certainly unique, but that's the best explanation I have for it.
It's certainly charming. I hope I'm deserving.
Certainly your patron seems to think so, which I confess is an honor I have yet to personally receive.
Perhaps in time. I wonder if they still have an altar set up somewhere. It seems like the last one was most certainly destroyed.
There are like some little offerings around the base of the statue here.
I don't know how to. Arethe stands there. She's like got gold in her hand, and she's just looking at it, and she's like, "I don't want to make an offering to myself. That's so weird. That's not how you're supposed to do it." And then she just like stands there, like with her gold, and is like, "I guess it's time to pray," and just be like, "Hello, it's me, Arethe. I want to make another offering, but I don't know where to put it. So if you could, maybe enlighten me with one of your tentacly appendages, that would be quite helpful. If not, I can just leave some gold here. Thank you, I guess. Appreciate you a lot, Shax." And then I'll do the like traditional bow I was taught and just be like, "Well, I said a prayer. I'm hoping for some insight."
None comes.
Absolutely no idea what's happening. Can I talk to one of the weird aquatic friends?
I mean, they're still like their eyes are towards the ground. They're you'd have to like get them up.
Okay. I don't recognize any of them, do I? Because there was an important one last time who was kind of talking.
Yeah, there are different ones, a couple of the same ones, but they're like, it's like, you know how like you're not allowed to talk or look at queens. This seems like that.
Don't know how to do this. She's like going through her like mental like Rolodex of like, how do I interact with people? This is not my area, except suddenly she has persuasion, which she didn't really have before. So I think she's just gonna so she's going to attempt to do this not intimidating, and then it comes out psychically.
Okay.
So she like looks at one and psychically is like, "Tell me what has happened since I was last here. Tell me what's changed."
All right, give me a roll at disadvantage.
Okay. Glop. So 7. I have 7 in, I guess, intimidate or persuasion. They are the same.
The one that you start to talk to, you notice him like sweating, like he is like trembling, like he doesn't know what to do. He's just like, oh my god, please go away. Like he does not know how to contain himself.
Not meant for this. Shax, please. Okay, I'm just gonna like split the difference. So Arethe's just gonna put like 5 gold on the foot of the statue and then throw 5 gold into the ocean where she saw the tentacles last, and then take 5 lemons because one of those places is probably right. And then bow, like, thank you for your service. I guess. So I spend 10 gold and I'm taking 5 lemons.
Okay.
Fascinating rituals.
I don't really, I'm new at this. Don't worry. Everything's fine. I'm trying to adjust my gold on my character sheet, sorry. I don't know. This doesn't seem to be helping at all, and I don't know how to make it better.
I'm certain that if you offer true devotion to Shax, they will guide you.
Yeah. Well, guess that's all I can do, because I can't hold my breath, and I really don't like getting my feathers wet. So, I don't know, because I can't get them to talk to me. Any ideas?
No, actually, this is a somewhat unique experience. Of course, there are stories I've been told of at least followers of Mistra that have earned such favor as this, but they were certainly few and far between. You are a very rare, if not exemplary, case of divine devotion, and that, if nothing else, should be a point of pride.
I guess I'm happy and proud. I just, would like to do a good job. She's just gonna I would like to do a perception check in the same direction that the statue is facing and see if it's looking at anything. And then other than that, I'm fucking out of ideas. I got nothing.
Right.
Really thinking about this dice roll. I got another 7. Amazing.
Looking out onto the ocean.
Could I attempt a religion check to maybe help out?
Sure.
Where's my religion? Here's my religion. I don't know anything about checks.
That's fine. Neither do I.
You keep trying to compare it to Mistra, but it's like
it's not 1-to-1.
It's not 1-to-1. Exactly. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what other languages I speak, and that doesn't help very much. I don't know. Do they have any boats or anything, or is it just it looks like they got here by just crawling out of the water?
They're fish people. They don't need boats.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do one more dumb thing, and then I guess I'm out of ideas, and we can leave.
Sure.
I'm gonna take out one of my bird feathers, and I'm gonna put it at the foot of the statue also.
Okay.
Be like, I'm giving it a piece of me. Well, that was as productive as you could have expected, I guess. We got some more lemons, but these are mine.
I feel like I've learned quite a bit. I am thankful that you were willing to share this experience with me.
Well, you seem like a upstanding gentleman, so...
Stop.
Perhaps we should get back to Sage so that they don't get into trouble talking to people again.
Sage, what have you been doing this whole time? Just karate rolling around, like Johnny Karate style?
Yes.
Of course.
We just come back and see her rolling around like Sonic.
Yeah. All right. So
they are my favorite rogue.
Where are you guys gonna head from here?
I don't know. Should we go back to Gathol?
I would like at least to go back to Gathol for a time.
Okay.
I agree.
You head back, check in. Do you let them know you encountered a ghoul steed?
Yeah.
Do you let them know that Arethi is now worshipped?
I'm gonna tell my dad, sort of, my adopted dwarf dad.
Dwarf dad.
Dwarf dad.
I don't know. This is not what I expected. I'm sorry. We can bring back the books too and see if they are if they have any insight into what we should be doing.
Yeah, sure. All right, so y'all head back to Gathol. My favorite thing to do with Arethi fuckery is scenes after they've left, they've just already left and things happen. So as like after you leave and you're back in Gathol, we sort of zoom back in
Camera
on this
pans.
place, and all these fish people, they take like coins or shiny things out of their pocket. They put half of those things on the statue and then throw the other half in the water. And then one of them walks up and he like sort of picks up this feather, and then they all sort of like raise their arms up into the sky. And then we cut back into you guys like doing like very mundane things at Gathol, just sort of like buying normal stuff and like, you know, getting ready for the next day.
Well, what a productive trip we've had.
What an adventure.
Yeah, I'm the worst.
No, this is great. I'm just like my poor bird person does not know what's going on. I don't know. I'm like looking through our like sort of options list.
Yeah, so good options. Good options.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go back to the kobolds.
You could go back, investigate some kobolds. You could go to where Gravy is from. You could go check back at Sparrow's Crest. You could try to find a boat. You
Or
could.
God tomfoolery.
I think that so Sage is gonna kind of like look at the rest of the party and be like, I think I need to go back to Sparrow's Crest alone.
I'm sorry.
Like, what if
alone?
you die horrifically and we can't get your corpse back?
What if I don't?
I'm
What,
sorry,
like-
Sage. I don't think most of us are willing to take that risk.
I'm also look at like I was telling Arethi, that ghoul creature thing that attacked us. I think it attacked us because of Zika. I think Zika's mad at me. I think Zika is now going to be following us somehow, and that's not going to stop until I go back and talk to him. I'm assuming it's a him. Till I talk to him, and I am not willing to put the rest of the party in any danger when I am the reason that we are now being followed. That thing seemed pretty angry at me specifically.
What is your intention though? What's the plan when you get there? Are you going to sign on to his team? Or
I
let
don't
them
know.
kill you?
I'm certainly not going to let them kill me, but I'm going to see what they want and go from there. I'm kind of a fly by the seat of my pants type of person. I don't really go in with a fully detailed out plan. So step one is I'm going to see what they want.
I appreciate that, Sage, but whether or not the rest of us put ourselves at risk for whatever reason is not your decision to make.
Can
And
we
I'm
send them a
certainly
letter?
not comfortable letting you go by yourself.
Right.
You raise a good point. I suppose that here's the deal. I am going to Sparrow's Crest, whether anyone objects or not, because that is my decision. If you come with me, that is your decision, but I dissolve myself of any responsibility of any of you being hurt since you are deciding or not to come with me, and I have very vocally said that I would prefer that you did not do that.
Can I make a request then?
Okay.
Of course.
Can you at least elect to leave in the tomorrow morning? Give us time, if we are going to join you, to prepare ourselves for what may come.
I think that would be wise. Yes,
Thank you.
of course.
Then let's get some rest tonight, and we will prepare to venture out to Sparrow's Creek tomorrow.
Night.
Okay.
Night happens. Anyone else want to do anything? Get potions? Do things?
I would like to pray to Mistra for guidance as to the possible divine war happening.
All right.
Seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a D100 roll. Give me that percentile.
Oh, let's go, boys.
Yeah, so you don't you you only hear like nothing. You hear nothing. It's not like nothing as in just void. Like she's there, but
Mhm.
she may not either be able to talk to you or it has the time to talk to you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, for the most part, I think Andrew is going to spend his night in religious vigil. In terms of like more mechanical stuff, for the sake of everybody else, I'm going to take that scroll of mirror image I found, and I'm just going to put that in the shared stash.
Word. I can I use one of my background features?
which one?
Since I have the sage background feature.
Okay.
And basically it lets me, if I don't know a piece of lore information, I know where to find it. Can I use that to gain any piece of insight into either like Shax or into the cult situation Sage is dealing with? Like basically like spend some time doing researcher things and like thinking about stuff and like making a mind map and like see if I can gain anything from that. I don't care what it
I'll
is.
let you pick one of them.
I'll pick something about the cult. I would like some sage evil cult insight.
Okay. Give me what would it be? Investigation?
Sure.
Is that a check?
It is. We have this in this edition.
I mean, I know that it. I don't know if that's the right one.
Yeah, it runs off intelligence.
Let me
Okay.
look here.
Can I have like advantage or something?
Um,
It's okay if the answer is no. I'm just gonna bop around like a bird. You know when birds do the thing where they kind of like bloop, bloop, and they're like kind of like bobble? I feel like Arethi does that a lot when she's like in sort
Yeah.
of default idle
do you have
animation
religion?
mode. Not trained. I
Right.
have intelligence.
Then do investigation at advantage.
Okay. So that was roll 1. Oh, I have 2 exact same 10s.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean,
Sick.
so I mean, you think that I mean, it's a cult that worships a demon, and then they like kill people or like empower this demon, you know, with their cult, and like now with the addition of the ghouls, you think there might be some sort of larger thing at play here. You know what I mean? Like you think that there's something beyond Sparrow's Crest that's more, I don't know, devious or hellish in nature, I guess, you know?
Like this is the tip of the iceberg sort of situation.
Yeah.
Okay, so just saying, like when it's morning coffee time, that information is going to be shared with the party with the sort of wild, wide-eyed enthusiasm of somebody who just like thinks they Sherlock Holmes some shit.
And by wild, wide-eyed, you mean like your body is facing the other direction and your eyes are just you're like, you know, your head's turned around, like an owl.
Front of my face, I'm an Aarakocra. I'm not a Kenku.
All right. Did Badger or Sage want to do anything that night?
No.
I'll tell anyone who will listen about the things I survived.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Ooh. Cool.
All right.
Wait, can you give us something you have survived?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Great thought.
Sorry, I got excited.
Survived a dragon made of words and a horse zombie. It ran in great fear from.
An accurate retelling.
Yes.
All right. Cool. I know it hasn't been a super long time, but there's only about an hour left. So why don't we go ahead and take our break now, and then we'll close out the last hour here, and then we'll be right back.
Oh boy, I did.